Welcome back to the Blackwell Deception. We have no idea why Jeremy was talking to some old lady, but apparently in the 3 days, I guess? Actually, wait, we have his notebook, which said 417. When is it now? Because he only died 3 days ago, but that doesn't mean they only talked 3 days ago. Oh, we got another. Oh, Nishanti emailed us. Hello from Jaipur. This trip has been wonderful, but I'm really looking forward to heading home. I'm not the world traveler I used to be, it seems, and I'm sure poor Moti is raising hell at the kennel. Either way, I wanted to check in. We'll have dinner when I get back. Nishanti. I don't know if she'll even show up in this game, which is interesting that they included her at all. It's kind of a nice thing. Okay, we don't know exactly the timeline. Somehow, between Jeremy talking to this person who, what was her name? Penelope. Between when they talked and now, it's weird that the music changes every time I enter the. Does it reset the music every time? It's weird that it doesn't even start from the beginning. It just merges into a new track. Anyway. Getting distracted. My point here being that we don't know when they talked, but it was long enough ago that she's now at an assisted living home, as her daughter-in-law insisted on calling it, despite appearances. If there's somebody in scrubs at the front desk, I don't know. It's a gray area, but to me, assisted living means that there's a lot of independence for the people who are staying there, whereas what's the now I've forgotten what the other term I was going to use for it was, but assisted living implies like they may need medical care from time to time, but there's more independence than like not an old folks home. There's another term. Anyway, let's there's really like nothing else. Okay. We'll talk to the nurse.
She's the nurse on call.
I mean, yeah, having a nurse at the front basically means they're
Secret room assisted living.
You've got the right place. What can I do for you?
they're assisted living. I mean, having a nurse at the front means they're keeping the man, so to speak. This is basically a full-time medical facility.
I'm looking for a Penelope Haynes. Does she stay here?
Mrs. Haynes? She spends her time in the common area most days. It's on the second floor. You can't miss it.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about Penelope Haynes?
Well,
her? Nice lady. Very... I guess you could call her spiritual. She hangs out in the common room most of the time.
You're very forthcoming, which is surprising. I thought we were about to get ourselves into trouble there.
Could you tell me a bit about this place?
Well, if you want my opinion, this is one of the best assisted living centers in New York. But you don't want to hear a PR spiel, I'm sure. If you're interested, take one of our brochures over there.
It's okay if I go visit her?
We like to think of our residents as guests, not patients. We take care of them, but this is their home. As long as you don't bother anybody, you can come and go as you please.
Thanks for the help.
Have a good day.
Alright, that's a pretty... I thought we were going to have a fight, but that's a pretty positive attitude she has. We'll take one of the brochures just to be careful, just in case we need it. We probably will, won't we?
Seagram Nursing. It's got a big hole punched in it. I guess for hanging on hooks.
Why would you need to hang it on a hook?
I can't use it.
I want to look at it. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be useful for some arbitrary thing later because it has a hole. You wouldn't note that it has a hole for no reason. Okay, are we just going in the elevator? I guess so.
It's the elevator.
This painting is so goofy with the pixel eyes and the pixel mouth. Why would you get into the elevator if you weren't... I don't know why there's even selection there.
It's only visitors.
I'm not here to watch TV. And do what with it exactly?
I don't know. the fact that it's interactable feels like it's probably important.
Wow, the residents here sure get the star treatment.
Yeah, I'm not sure about floor-to-ceiling windows in an assisted living home. I don't want to, paint too graphic a picture, but I don't know, just safety.
Looks like a ball of yarn. Does this belong to anybody?
Nobody I know. Help yourself.
Well, clearly it belongs to somebody, but apparently we're going to yoink it. Let me guess, am I combining these two things?
Let's see if this works.
I have no idea why, but that is a thing I did. It's a little obvious. I wonder what the reason for it is, though.
I'm guessing that's Penelope Haynes. An old man. He's just staring out the window. Penelope Haynes?
Oh, Madison. Well, this is a surprise.
No, I'm not Madison.
You're not? Ah, yes. Sorry, I should have known. Your aura carries a whiff of her essence. I got confused.
Her voice is a little distracting because clearly it's a younger woman putting on an old lady voice, and it's not very good. As with previous entries in this series, I'll say the same thing. Is like, I know they're doing this on very much a budget, and they're probably not doing much in the way of casting, if any. There's probably a significant amount that's just whoever's already on staff lending their voices, but none of you had an elderly parent you could have asked to read some lines or something? It's just really obvious. It bothers me more than it bothers most, probably.
You said something about an aura?
I could see it a mile away. Your aura, my dear, it's been infected by her.
Her?
The woman who calls herself my daughter-in-law. Bits of her essence have infected your aura like vile worms.
Really?
No, not really. Don't fall for this. She smells Madison's perfume. I don't have a nose and I could tell she was swimming in it.
Madison is a spiritual viper.
That's fair, though. I mean, whether or not human perception is weird, and she may genuinely believe that she senses aura, not whatever, not the perfume. It's a little, little hokey and overly spiritual, but leave it up to interpretation. It's not really hurting anybody, I think, at least in this context.
I was told Jeremy Sams came to talk to you.
Oh, that young man? So keen, so interested. He believed, or he wanted to. He's on his way now, I think. I sent him there.
Huh? Please don't tell me this is... Wait. No, the Countess is gone. Alright, let's get back
You
here.
think Madison is a spiritual viper?
The energy. Energy flows into her but doesn't come out. She just cares for material wealth and nothing for her fellow human beings. She's corrupted my son, and it's too late for him. But me? I got out. Lucky escape.
Yeah, that's fair.
What did you and Jeremy speak about?
My work, the universe, and my work within the universe. So many people, so many lost. I'm quite important,
Where did you send Jeremy?
To the next phase, of course.
The next phase?
There are many worlds, but we have work to do in this one.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
There. You're not supposed to.
There's no way you killed Jeremy, right?
Do you know Jeremy is dead?
What? What are you talking about?
Jeremy is dead. He was killed a few days ago.
Oh my. That is funny.
Pardon?
Me going on about sending him on his way to the next world. What you must think of me.
Don't worry about it.
I sometimes forget that I operate on a higher plane than most people. Still can't be helped. Don't worry about the boy. He has rejoined the universe.
That is kind of funny. I'll give her that.
What kind of work do you do?
I meditate. I think. I exist.
Really?
What more is there?
Well, thanks for your time, Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Stop by anytime.
I mean, if we're being totally fair, she's not wrong. Like, most of existence, if we're going to get philosophical for a minute here, which I occasionally do in this series, life is about not much more than existing, and hopefully existing in a positive way for yourself and others and the people who matter to you. And if everything else that you kind of do around that either facilitates that in one way or another, whether it's working a job or the things that you do or events you attend or whatever, it's all kind of in the same effort of existing and thinking and broadening your mind and your understanding of the world and trying to improve yourself and the world around you. It's kind of all the same in an existential kind of way. Joey, you I want you to freak out this old man.
What's the point? He can't hear me.
I don't know why. I suddenly feel the need to freak
I
out.
ain't gonna waste my breath.
Oh, well, okay.
I ain't gonna waste my breath.
Or not. I just get the feeling that they should recognize Joey. They should notice him in some way. Maybe not, though.
I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence. We're not here to watch that junk.
Why is the TV relevant, then? It's not there for no reason. I refuse to believe that. Okay. Talk to the old man.
Hello? Can you hear me? Nothing. Does this mean anything to you? No reaction. I don't see how that's useful.
I'm just trying to imagine what... surely this must be an interaction in this room, right? We can't combine these,
Jeremy
can we?
remember what he spoke to Penelope about? It would make our job so much easier.
Probably because it led to his death. You know, spooks, sweetheart. They go out of their way to avoid thinking about that.
I wish I could ask her more directly about what they
Mrs.
discussed.
Oh, it's you.
Well, thanks for your time, Mrs. Haynes.
No, they're
It's
just
my
booting
pleasure.
us.
Stop by anytime.
Huh. That's aggressive. Maybe we're just gonna have a canned interaction when we leave? Ah, there it is.
Joey, is that you?
Holy shit, I was right. Not in the way I thought,
Are
but
you-
it's fucking Joey.
Hello? Anybody there?
Joey,
Yeah, that's my name. Do I know you?
I'm afraid he does that sometimes. Talks to people who aren't there, or perhaps they are. He sees the world through different eyes.
Oh, for crying out loud, shut up.
Joey, why did you do it?
Are you? No, not you. Get the elevator, Red. We're leaving.
Joey,
You really want to have this conversation here? Get the damn elevator.
Well, alright.
so were you gonna tell me?
What?
Who was that guy?
Maybe nobody? Maybe somebody. I don't know.
Joey, come on. You're bound together forever.
If there's something to say, I'll say it. Until then, we got a spook to sort.
Well... Who are we supposed to talk to, actually? I guess we can... Let's go home. I want to talk. Or I want to inspect my stuff. Hold on. What would this be for? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Joey, I'd like to talk.
What is it?
All right, let's get out of here.
After you, doll.
Oh, that was not informative.
All right.
After...
Penelope certainly has strong feelings about Madison.
She seems to have strong feelings about everything.
I wonder if Madison feels the same way. About that guy in the nursing home.
He's nobody, sweetheart. Absolutely nobody.
You didn't act like he was nobody.
Look, he's not a spook, so he's not our problem.
And when he dies,
I said he's not our problem, so drop it.
Joey, do you have to be a belligerent man from the 50s? Is that really... Come on.
That's
Okay.
all for
Yeah.
I guess we'll go talk to Madison, since apparently that's what it's pointing me towards.
Oh, you again. I told you, there is no reason for you to be here.
I spoke to your mother-in-law.
You spoke to Penelope.
Yes.
I told you not to speak to her.
No, you said you wouldn't tell me where to find her. I found her anyway.
Clever girl. And what did she tell you?
She doesn't think much of you, that's for sure.
Come in, shut the door. Let me tell you something about my mother-in-law. She's rich and she's needy. People like her are easy prey for people like him.
People like who?
People like Gavin.
Huh? By the way, I can't pinpoint it. I don't like her sprite. I don't like a lot of the sprites in this game. Look at this fucking baby. What the hell is that sprite? But I in particular don't like her sprite. Her 90-degree sprite. This is like her 45 or like straight on sprite, I guess, because she's not looking forward at the camera. Her 90-degree sprite always, something about the profile of her face, the beady, well, it's the really heavy makeup on her eyes that they're portraying, and then the really heavy lipstick on her mouth looks like a cartoon character, and I can't place it. She doesn't look human. She looks like it's like a non-human character, and I think it's the stripes too. And maybe I'm mashing up multiple like animated anthropomorphic characters from like my childhood TV shows and movies and stuff, but I swear, you can go back in the footage to right when she was standing at the door. I was thinking it the entire time because it was really bothering me, because she looks like it's not a dog, like a mouse or something. It's not. I don't know. If I figure it out, I'll say it.
What did this Gavin do?
He brainwashed her is what he did. He made her hate us. He told her we were phony and superficial. Okay, we're well off. I can't deny that. But the thing she said? She changed her will. Can you believe that? Left everything to Gavin. Even my husband couldn't look at her anymore. So, we sent her away.
Okay. There are definitely a lot of concerning ways that the elderly are exploited, especially when they are in mental decline. And so there's a very good and reasonable concern to be had about strangers who your elderly relatives might meet and then suddenly do drastic things like change their will. On the other hand, you seem petty and very focused on money. You've mentioned how she's rich. You've mentioned how she changed her will. You've mentioned how you think certain things are cheap or tacky or whatever. So you clearly have your own agenda that you're not aware of or not admitting. And I don't know, there's a lot going on here. So Gavin may be a problem, but you're clearly also a problem. And what effect you had on your husband and his attitude and how much you may have pushed him to get rid of her, that's different.
Was it a lot of money?
Who cares about the money? The money isn't the point.
It literally
She
is.
turned her
You know
back
it
on
is.
Her family, her son, her new grandchild, just because some cult leader told her to. You stick by your family. That's just what you do.
Okay. All right.
So you put Penelope into a nursing home after she changed her will?
I know. We're horrible, ungrateful people. Don't think we don't feel guilty about it. But she was impossible to live with. And we have a son to raise. I even gave her a key and I told her she could visit whenever she liked. Not that she would. She denies we ever gave it to her, even though it's lying in her room for everyone to see.
Well, I better get going.
Huh. Okay. There's some nuance here.
Not sure what I can do by touching it.
Do you feel that, Chris? This is what what happens when Daddy buys thermostats wholesale.
Yeah, that seems petty. Okay. This does start to line certain things up, or at least allow us to start making some assumptions. I'm still very curious what this
Some kind of green.
this pendant is about, but I don't think we're gonna find that
What
out.
do you want me to do? Blow on it?
Well, actually, yes.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
Well, I
Look at
tried.
the dust on that.
So, if this Gavin is in fact a cult leader of some kind and has tried to, or you know, some phony mystic type who is trying to basically preying on Penelope's predisposition to believe in spirituality and these sorts of things, in order to, you know, exploit her for her wealth, that would be a classic, and that would be a genuine concern for the family to have. She does not seem to be entirely mentally there. She clearly is not unaware. She's but well, here's the thing. If you've never had a member of your family in mental decline before, or interacted with somebody in that state, it's a complicated process, and you might think that, oh, it all kind of goes away at the same time. But the weird thing about it is often, and it depends on the person a lot, certain things disappear from a person's mental state and others stay. That's the best way I think I can summarize it succinctly. So somebody can be very cognizant of certain aspects of themselves and their surroundings and these other things, and then like other things they can be completely unaware of or have no memory or whatever. So mental decline comes in various forms, and so it's fully possible they gave her a key, they gave her these spiels and all these things, and she has no memory of them, or like she could have handed the key off to this Gavin person and all these things. There's a lot that could be going on here. So while Madison does not seem like a particularly lovely person, I am not convinced that she is evil. And I am certainly willing to hear out the possibility that there is in fact just a cult leader, or, you know, some phony mystic preying on a woman in mental decline for money, because that's why they do it always. Let's see if we can go get into her room, I guess. I do want to say real quick, actually, this is weird to me. So all of these images are different. This is just the sprite from the front desk nurse, which is what I would sort of assume for all this. I don't think is that actually the sprite for the... Oh, it is the sprite for the person at the City Post. I thought the sprite was different. Okay. So that's that. This is a completely unique art of Jeremy, I think. This is just randomly they've decided that Detective Bear is going to be representative of this. This, I don't even know what it is. Every time I look at it, I'm kind of confused. Is that one of the background buildings? Actually, let's go look, because it doesn't... Oh, it's the fucking rail. Wow, how would you ever pick that out? That's such a strange choice of an icon. And then again, this is completely unique art that is, as far as I can tell, not used anywhere else. It's not her sprite, it's not her portrait, it's just a completely unrelated choice, same as Jeremy's. I don't get it. Alright, let's see if we can go up to her room.
Not much I can do.
Okay, well, come on. Go with Rosa. Let's ask about her room.
Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's you.
I spoke to Madison about you.
Oh, I'd advise against that. 5 minutes in her presence will kill a year of your spiritual growth.
Madison told me she gave you a key to her apartment.
A key? No, she didn't.
She told me she did.
Well, she's lying. She hates me, so she wouldn't give me anything. You understand?
I'm not sure I do.
That's all right. Maybe you're not supposed to.
Okay. That could be... Either of them could be lying or mistaken.
Are you sure Madison didn't give you a key?
I told you before. She did not give me a key. She hates me, so she wouldn't give me anything.
Did you really cut your family out of your will?
Sure I did. What of it? They have everything they need. I'm giving it to a much worthy cause. The work must continue.
More worthy?
Make sure it does.
Much worthy is not correct.
Madison doesn't seem all that bad.
You never lived with her. For years I lived under a cloud, only I never knew it. The clouds have parted and I see.
See what?
My purpose. I never had one before. She couldn't see that. She did everything she could to destroy it. She even took my peridot.
Peridot is a gem. I'm guessing that's the thing at the end of her bed.
Peridot.
A stone. Gavin gave it to me. It promotes spiritual growth. She took it before sending me here, like it will do her any good.
Can't you get another one?
This one was given to me by Gavin. It has special energy inside.
That does sound suspicious.
Irreplaceable.
I could get your peridot for you.
You would do that? You'd brave that nest of vipers and retrieve it for me?
It's hardly a nest of vipers.
That's because you can't see. But if you get it for me,
Making
let's
C
just
uppercase,
say that
which is
helping
interesting.
others is the key to helping yourself.
I don't think it's an
I'd like
error.
to help myself to some earplugs.
Shut up, Joey.
About the peridot.
Did you find it?
Not yet.
Oh, well, that witch probably threw it away.
No, I know exactly where it is.
This Gavin, who is he?
Gavin is the one who opened my eyes.
You make him sound like a prophet.
Far from it. He's just a man who had his eyes opened, and he helps others do the same. He was just a signpost on my spiritual journey.
More like the exit ramp to your personal loony bin.
I'd like to meet Gavin.
You? No. No, I don't believe you're sincere. That reporter, Jeremy. I sent him on his way to Gavin, and it just upset things.
It upset someone, all right. Upset them enough to kill.
Perhaps he wasn't ready. Perhaps he remained closed-minded. Perhaps I should have seen that. Either way, you must find your way to Gavin yourself. Unless you can prove your sincerity.
By getting you your peridot, I get it.
Prove my sincerity. How do I do that?
Promote your own spiritual growth. If you don't do that, your eyes will remain forever closed.
Spiritual growth. I'm the only spirit around here, and it's never done me any good.
Well,
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Stop by anytime.
Okay, so... Yeah, that was the other part I was thinking about, is that if Jeremy's work was looking into a string of frauds, I guess it would be fraud, basically financial crimes and via convincing elderly people to give their money to some other organization, then I mean, him getting killed seems pretty aggressive escalation all of a sudden, but you know, it's not impossible or unconnected. Okay. Let's we'll go back to the apartment and see if we can convince Madison to let us into her room for the gem, since Joey already knows about it. Hopefully I don't have to have them explicitly talk to each other about it for that to happen. But well, I guess we can double check.
question. All right, let's get out of here.
Well, that's not it.
That peridot stone is anywhere. It's probably back at the Haynes apartment.
Joey, you've already seen it. Could you just tell her about it, please?
That's all for now.
Hopefully it's just not important. Okay. We'll take a quick break and then go see about the gem. See you for that next time.